Ocean City, New Jersey, America's greatest family resort. I'm sure you've seen it. It's consistently voted one of the top beaches and the family-friendly destination in New Jersey. World-famous boardwalk. Most of our real estate market often revolves around Ocean City because there's more real estate transactions in this town than all of the other neighboring barrier islands. Ocean City is the only dry town, no alcohol. Sorry to tell you, but you cannot go out and have a drink with dinner unless you might find one of the loophole restaurants that's a dining club. You don't know how long that'll be around for. But it's truly a family-friendly destination. You have the boardwalk, all of the amusements, and if you did want to go out for a nice dinner, you can always hit the neighboring towns in Sea Isle, Margate, Somers Point, for example. Just last year, Ocean City's average sale price was $858,000, and there was over 1,100 transactions. Like I said, more transactions in this town than any of the other barrier islands that are close by. We've seen price increases, of course, in Ocean City, and we've seen them across the board. So Ocean City is going to offer a very wide variety of property types. There's 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, tons of condos, even single families, and vastly different neighborhoods. So you can get more into your gardens area, your Riviera on the bay, some more exclusive type neighborhoods. You can also be very close to the boardwalk or the center part of town if you like to be closer to the action of the boardwalk, or if you want to rent your property, of course. Longport, New Jersey. Longport's going to be one of the smallest barrier island towns that we speak about. It's just at the southern tip of Absecon Island, below Margate and Ventnor. This town has the highest prices in Atlantic County, but the lowest property taxes. The point, or that southernmost point, offers the most spectacular views at the Jersey Shore here. If you haven't been, take a drive down to the point. You can see right where the ocean meets the bay, and there are really some incredible sunsets. You won't want to miss it. And it's just close enough to Margate that if you want to go out for dinner, have a great dinner, you just walk over to Margate, and that's a fantastic town, of course, as well. Keep in mind, if you're getting into Longport, very small town, there's very few real estate transactions. Last year, for example, the average price was over $1.5 million, and there were 77 total properties sold in Longport. Now, there are some more affordable options. We have a few high-rise or mid-rise condo buildings, some of those 1 and 2 bedrooms, where you can get that price down a bit. And of course, the single-family homes with the views are priced even much higher. Margate City. Margate's right in the middle of Absecon Island, south of Atlantic City, and north of Longport, of course. If you've ever been to the area, you cannot miss Lucy the elephant. Margate's famous for its beachfront elephant. In addition to that, Margate's one of those towns that is very much a vacation town, but also a year-round community. This is not one of those towns where you're going to say it's a ghost town during the winter. Most of these businesses are operating all year round, and there's some really spectacular dining and nightlife, both on the beach and the bay. And depending on where you are, most of this is within walking distance in Margate as well. So it's really a fun place to be. Just last year, the average sale price was $842,000, and there was 340 total residential properties sold. If you notice, Margate and Ocean City have just about the same average sale price. So pricing is very similar between the two towns. Difference is Ocean City has a boardwalk, it's a dry town. Margate does not have a boardwalk, but they have the bars and restaurants. Brigantine, New Jersey. Brigantine is just north of Atlantic City. In fact, the only way to get there is to drive through Atlantic City. While some people consider this a negative, it's nice to know that you're not having a ton of people driving by just because they need to drive by Brigantine. They can't. Some really cool stuff to do at Brigantine is if you live there, you must get a beach permit for your vehicle so that you can go drive your Jeep or your 4x4 vehicle onto the beach. It's a ton of fun. You can go down to the cove, or if you're boating, you can beach your boat at the cove. If you're searching for properties, the A zone in Brigantine is very well known. That's that part in the middle of the island where there's only single family homes. Of course, there's a great bayfront area. The negative in Brigantine that you always hear is you want to stay away from the greenhead flies. They tend to be the further north you go in town. You cannot predict the weather, but something to know. I'm sure if you Google Brigantine, you'll hear about the greenhead flies. Brigantine's another town that has seen some really rapid price appreciation. It's become very popular in recent years. Just last year, the average price in Brigantine was $545,000, and there was 549 properties sold. So a lot of real estate activity, and if there's nothing to do in Brigantine, which I'm sure would be really difficult, you're just over the bridge to Atlantic City. And of course, you have the Borgata and Harrah's and all the casinos that you go to if you want to have some more dining and nightlife, see a show, and you can head right back over the bridge of Brigantine. It's a beautiful thing. This is just one of the many places you should check out here at the Jersey Shore. If you're searching anywhere in between Brigantine and Cape May, that's Atlantic and Cape May counties, I'm your guy. I have real estate experience in all of these towns. If you need more information, you can click the link below. You can always call or text me. And look out for the next video. Again, I'm Adam D with KW Realty and the Local Connect.